Hi, I'm Claire Wasey and I'm a personal stylist, and today I'm going to show you how to make your own Halloween costumes. For anything that you don't find in these videos, go to my website for more style tips on Halloween outfits. Hi, today I'm going to talk to you about how to make a skeleton costume ready for Halloween. Obviously skeleton costumes are really expensive to buy. This is a perfect example of one that you can buy on the high street, but you're looking at spending about £45 to £50 just for a skeleton costume like this. However, you can get the skeleton masks and hands much cheaper. So I would recommend buying perhaps just the mask and then making your own costume, and it's not that hard. What you need is a black t-shirt and black trousers. I've just gone for this really nice flattering neckline of a t-shirt because I like to always look stylish and flattering. And then I would just add a pair of black leggings, or you could even do a whole leotard as a look, that's fine. But make sure you've got as much skin covered as possible with black material, because the best way to create a skeleton costume is to have a really nice simple black canvas to then start building on. Then you need to go online, get your image of a skeleton, so you've got the exact markings of where all the bones need to go, and then you need to just make sure that you can cut out or create these bones on your blank canvas. So what I've done is I've got 3 different options on how you can create your skeleton on a basic black canvas. So the first option is to cut out some bone shapes. This is just white paper. I've cut out really basic bone shape, but obviously you want to follow your picture as closely as possible. Now I've just put some sticky tape on the back, but what I would do is position your bone shapes in the right position. So I'm going to use this one as the top part of the arm, and I'm going to do it on the other side as well. And then I'm just sticking them down, but then what you do is you can either safety pin them, you could super glue, that kind of material glue them, you can even get iron-on material which would work in the same way, or you can just tack them on with a little bit of needle and thread. Then we're going to look at doing, for example, our rib bones. Now let me just get my image, yep. These are really long rib bones, but you'd probably take them a little bit shorter. I thought my model was a little bit bigger. And then what you want to do is just get everything in place so that you can create a fantastic skeleton shape. Now, if you think that cutting out lots of different bone shapes is going to be a little bit too much work for you, no worries. What you could use is just a simple bit of masking tape, for example. It's not going to last quite as long, but what you can do is cut off using this white tape and build your skeleton around it. So for example, you could create your collarbone coming down like that. Just stick it straight onto the material. Even more of a cheat option is to actually use a spray-on fabric colour. Now you can get these from pretty much any shop that does any type of haberdashery. So you can get a white, or you could get a silver, which would be really nice for a slightly more glam evening look. And you follow the pattern that you printed out from your skeleton and you spray it onto the body. Now what I would suggest is get a friend to come and help you. Put the clothes on your body and do each bone at a time. When you spray it on, it's much quicker. It's much easier to follow a pattern, but it does destroy the clothes, whereas this option means that you can take the bits off and you've still got your t-shirt and leggings underneath. Then all you have to do is add on your mask that you've bought, or if you can't buy a mask, if you haven't got the money, paint your face completely white. Then what you want to do is follow the lines. So you want to black out the sockets of your eyes, black out 2 dots onto your nose, and then you want to create a really open jaw. So you can even create the lines of your teeth on your lips, or a slit, but make sure your face is completely white. Use contours of dark or grey or black to emphasise your cheekbones and just bring out that skeletal shape, and then do the same on your hands with paint. So it's really easy. You can create a skeleton costume with 3 or 4 different ways of using it. So you can either use the spray paint, you could cut out just the paper because it's the cheapest, you could use material, fabric, and put it onto the body, or you can use a masking tape to mark out where the bones are. Another idea as well is to get a glow-in-the-dark colour pen if you're using the paper, and just do the edges with the glow-in-the-dark pen, which means when you're at a party, you will be glowing in the dark and your skeleton will be just as authentic and just as fantastic as anything that you can buy on the high street. Enjoy wearing your skeleton costumes, and happy Halloween!